Larry Graham. When you grow up in a small town and basketball is part of DNA. If you can't play it, you watch it. Not too much else to do in small towns in Indiana. Some are so in love with the game, they coach it. That's what Larry Graham did. After coaching at small schools in Indiana and Illinois, his break came when he got the head job at Madison, Illinois High School. In 15 seasons there, his teams won 312 games, including 2 state championships. He spent 8 seasons coaching at SIU Edwardsville. He's a 2-state success story. Larry was named one of the 100 legends of Illinois high school basketball. He has been inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame also. And we're honored tonight to induct the coach into the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame. Steve Porter will do the interview. Come on up, Coach. Steve.
Hello, everybody having a good time? Okay, we're just getting started with my good friend Larry Graham. It's a privilege and honor to be up here with Larry. Larry's had a distinguished career, which you all know. This is his 6th Hall of Fame. Isn't that something? 6 Hall of Fames for Larry Graham. Now, Larry, in your career, you've excelled as a player, and you've been an outstanding coach. What are some of your favorite memories, both as a coach and a player?
Well, is this working? Oh, yeah. As a player, I played in a small school in Indiana, and we had a really good team. That's why I'm known in Indiana. We thought we were Milan, you know, the movie Hoosiers. We won the first round of the tournament, second round of the tournament, and got to, if we would have won the 3rd round, we would have been in the Final Four. So one of my memories is that I played in the last sudden death overtime game in Indiana. It's pretty good, huh? However, one I'd like to forget is I'm the guy who missed the last shot ever taken in sudden death. Oh, I still think about that. And the coaching, you know, I was blessed to have great players, and we did win 2 state championships, but I remember the rival games like with Venice and Lawrenceville, or even when we got to state, we played Providence, and they were ranked number 1. We played them in the first round. The tournament was not seeded, and you know, and it was pretty obvious we had the best team. At least we thought we did. And we won a couple of states. So those are some of my good memories.
Good. Larry, who influenced you the most in starting out in your career, got you going, pointed in the right direction?
Well, several people, but a guy named Chuck Rolinski, he's the father of class basketball. He started the 2-class system. Without him, I don't know where I would be. You know, Madison's going to have a hard time beating East St. Louis, Collinsville, Belleville schools, and so on. But, you know, he had to be a big influence with his system. And then a guy named Brian Wilkinson. Brian got the job at Granite City that I wanted. And you can't, at that time, you could not win at Granite City, and Brian's a great coach, but did not do very well. And I told him Johnny Wooden couldn't win at Granite City. Of course, he'd been 90 years old. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe he would have won. But a guy back there, Dave Hodges. Dave, raise your hand. If you want, he's my right-hand man. If you want a guy to talk to a group, I've never heard a better speaker than Dave Hodges. And, well, I tell you what, he can convince, he can make it happen. Then all my coaches, you know, I love coaches, and my high school coach, he showed us that we could win. My junior college coach is in the Hall of Fame. And then my college coach down in Texas, he's in the Hall of Fame. But those people really, really influenced me.
Larry, you started or restarted 3 college basketball programs, including the one at SIU Edwardsville. What was the toughest one for you to do?
Well, I started one at Parks College and also at Granite City. It's a junior college. They called it Granite City Center. Those were fun and games. But when I got to SIU, that was by far the most difficult. They had disbanded the program for a year. So all the other programs took my scholarships. I didn't have any scholarships. And no players and a pretty tough schedule. So we won 7 games that year, and we were pretty fortunate to do that, I think. But SIU was by far the toughest.
One more question, Larry. He told me this one time. Larry was known as an offensive coach, attack, attack, attack. And I asked him one time, Larry, how would you describe your offense? And Larry said, organized freelance. Larry, can you explain that?
Well, organized freelance is what you see today, except when there's 10 seconds left on the shot clock in college basketball, then everybody goes and sets a pick for the ball handler. But I got some of this from Dave Shanahan, who will be up here. He always ran a little set, and they'd move down under, and then they'd pop out. You can't go wrong when you run organized freelance. And when you see these coaches do this, that's what they're doing right now. I played for a guy in college, and he ran that system, but we called it disorganized freelance.
Okay, that's Larry Graham, the legend, and congratulations to Larry. I hope he has a great night. He really deserves this.
Thank you, Steve.